Hey guys, HDvee here. Today's video looks back at the world of Ash Ketchum, the 10-year-old Pokemon trainer who doesn't age and loses pretty much all of his important league final matches. Obviously, we all know Ash from the Pokemon anime. He's the main character after all, and most of us spent our childhoods watching him travel through the various regions, catching Pokemon and collecting gym badges. Something that you may not know though is that Ash Ketchum actually appears in a few of the Pokemon games, sometimes as an Easter egg, a relatable character, or sometimes just as a small reference, but either way, he's in there. With that being said though, today's video takes a look at every Ash Ketchum appearance in the Pokemon games, looking back all the way from the beginning in Pokemon Red and Blue to spin-off games that he's made an appearance in. I think I found most of them, but please don't hesitate to drop a comment down below with another Ash Ketchum appearance that I may have missed out on, because I'd be happy to see all of them. Don't forget to leave a like on this video too to show your support, and I'll be sure to bring out a new video very shortly. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to keep up to date, and without further ado, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. Now, the only video game Ash has truly appeared in to date, as in he's been put in there on purpose and not as an Easter egg or reference, is Pokemon Puzzle League, where he tries to become a Pokemon puzzle master. This game was never released in Japan. Pokemon Puzzle League is a puzzle game for the Nintendo 64 console. It is based on Nintendo's Puzzle League puzzle games, but with Pokemon likenesses. It was only available in North America starting in 2000 and in Europe in 2001, making it the first Pokemon game produced for North America. It is one of several Pokemon games to be based on the Pokemon anime and features Ash Ketchum and other characters featured from the anime. The game was released on the Virtual Console on May 5th, 2008 in the North America region and on May 30th, 2008 in the European region. The characters in Pokemon Puzzle League either come from the anime and were once exclusive to it, like Ash Ketchum, Tracy Sketcher and Gary Oak, or have appeared in previous Pokemon games but appear in the game as they do in the anime, like Misty, Brock and Giovanni. There are 16 playable characters in the game. I don't know if you've ever played this game, but it does look pretty fun, and to see a game revolving around the Pokemon anime is also a nice touch in my opinion. In Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow and the remakes of Red and Blue, a character very similar to Ash, named Red, appears as a playable character as well as in cameos in Pokemon Black 2, White 2, Gold, Silver, their remakes and Sun and Moon. The anime reimagined Red as Ash Ketchum, the same way it reimagined Red's rival Blue as Gary Oak, and Ethan, the protagonist of the second generation Pokemon games as well as their remakes, as Jimmy. Although they are counterparts, they are not the same characters because they originate from different canons and thus developed from different experiences. Though Pokemon Yellow has certain plot aspects that were inspired by the anime series, such as starting with a Pikachu and being able to capture all 3 starter Pokemon, the player character is still named Red rather than Ash. In Pokemon Sun and Moon's demo, the player character Sun receives a letter from Ash, along with his Greninja, which is capable of assuming its Ash Greninja form through its ability Battle Bond, which is of course a nice little reference to the protagonist of the Pokemon anime. However, hidden within the actual Pokemon Sun and Moon games is another little Ash Ketchum Easter egg. Sun and Moon have already done way more than any of their predecessors in making Ash Ketchum canon within the video games, as players can unlock the special Ash Greninja Pokemon from the anime in Sun and Moon by playing the demo. The games go a step further, however, as players can discover something pretty cool during the Ghost Type Island trial. During that trial, trainers are tasked with tracking down and defeating the totem Pokemon Mimikyu, a ghost and fairy type Pokemon with a creepy backstory and a passing resemblance to Pikachu. While looking for Mimikyu, trainers end up trapped in a closet in a creepy haunted area, and if they take a picture while inside, they can use their camera's zoom function and explore around the room to find a picture of Ash and Pikachu. Even though Ash's face is partially obscured in order to maintain some of the mystery, it's still pretty obvious that it's him, and I'm a really big fan of this reference to the Pokemon anime. But with that, wraps up this video. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it. If you did enjoy the video though, please leave a like, I'd really appreciate it. Like I said at the start of the video, I would also love to hear your guys' opinions too on this subject, so be sure to leave them in the comment section below. I have a couple top 5s coming onto your screen in a second, so be sure to give them a watch if you have the time, and also subscribe if you like my content. Be sure to leave a comment down below if you have another idea for a top 5 or Pokemon information video that you'd like to see me cover too. I'm sure you guys have some pretty interesting ideas. That's everything from me though, so thanks for watching guys, have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.